Tim. It's great to see you. Guess what? We got a line up here, a line of people, and they all want to buy. Yeah! It's pandemonium in here, Tim. $50 an ounce silver, $4,000 an ounce gold. Are they crazy to be doing that right now?
What's the alternative?
The premium. Has that changed much with these incredible prices that we're seeing?
It has. It's shocked at the prices.
Get your Yankee Silver Rounds featuring coin dealer Tim exclusively online at SD Bullion. Orders over $199 qualify for free shipping. Grab yours today while supplies last.
We've got a line of people out the door, and guess what, Tim? Other than the person that was just in here, they're all buyers. $4,000 gold, $50 silver,
Yeah.
and I've got a line behind me buying gold and silver.
You know, if I could maybe construct the average buyer these days, it's someone who doesn't want to leave his money in the bank.
Ooh, good point.
Or
Yep.
an IRA or a 401k or any of these other instruments of doom.
Does that hit home with you?
I have no faith in the banks. I have faith that they're not going to be around. I'm buying some silver, just kind of adding to the stack and see what the market's going to be doing. And she jumped up close to 50. I'm like, well, even things out my stack.
You're buying.
I'm buying.
Do you know where the buying is? It's in ETFs.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, the ETFs are exploding globally as well as in the U.S. You know, your thesis was when silver hit 50, there'd be a lot of sellers. But can you explain this? Is this throwing a wrench in the works here, seeing this many buyers?
Well, anybody my age understands what happened in 1980, and everybody else pretty much understands what happened in 2011.
Okay.
But I mean, it went up from January to April. It went up dramatically. Hit 47, 49,
Almost
50 was what it closed at.
All right, answer your phone. Answer your phone.
And it dropped like a rock.
I know. Answer your phone. I bet it's a buyer.
Going to Snapshot.
See, I think more people are buying than he expected.
We can't base everything on what happened in the past because everything's changed as far as what silver is used for, you know, what its value actually really is. Like I said, I think everything right now is different.
There are a lot of drivers, geopolitically, fiscally, monetarily, technically, just politically. There's so many reasons why I think this could be different. However, it went down in 2008. It went down 50% for silver, so it could happen again, technically. But
I think we might see that dip, but I don't think we're going to have it last as long as it did the last time. I think that if they're going to do the short, they're going to do the short. They're going to cash in, and when it drops, then they're going to rebuy it all.
Bye.
All right.
Before the phone rings.
Before the phone rings, I would like $3 worth of Franklin $half, $2 worth of Washington quarters, and I want one of the 1 ounce SD Bullion bars that I got last week.
still have those?
What size bar?
The 1 ounce.
1 ounce bars.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see
Any
what the,
difference on the price on whatever the picture is on these things, or it doesn't matter?
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you know, it'd be nice to be able to dump several thousand at a time, but being a classic working man, it's like, you know, if I have a decent paycheck or I've got a little extra in the bank, you know, a few hundred here, a few hundred there, it all adds up. How much for a Tim?
A Tim. How much is it for a Tim? $52.50 for a Yankee Tim round. This is great.
Yeah, throw that on the pile there.
All right.
Okay.
Load up on your metals.
Load up on your metals. Even now.
Yep. Like I said, even if it takes a dip, it's not going to stay there. It's got to come up at some point. So.
What goes down must go up.
Exactly. Except the dollar. I don't think that's going to come back up.
I keep telling Tim it's going to be higher lows. as we continue going up.
That would be the normal pattern.
Yep, yep.
Well, the thing that gets me is it's like what we went through after COVID with the banks raising up interest rates. And it's like we had a completely different scenario than ever before. And I think that the Fed really screwed us over because we had inflation because of the whole supply chain issue. And with China being shut down completely for 2 years, everything went up astronomically. And, especially like automobiles, waiting on chips, things of that nature, takes time for factories to revamp, get production rolling. And as soon as the economy was starting to bounce back, that's when the Fed raised interest rates and pulled the rug out from under everybody. And so this is all created by them.
What do you think?
I think, as my first round to buy, I think that this is a good choice.
Thanks.
I think it'll be, as recognizable as a buffalo.
Oh, wow. Buffalo. Whoa.
So, a little bit of junk, a little bit of bullion.
Nice. Well, thanks very much. Again, I appreciate
Nice
it.
to meet you,
Nice
Yankee.
to meet you, too.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Well, here we go again. What are you buying?
A little gold, a little silver.
Gold and silver today.
Yes.
Excellent.
We're flying though, so I'm not going to take much. So,
Flying, where are you from?
from Louisiana.
You came up from Louisiana
Yes.
to meet Tim.
Well, yeah. You see all the beautiful leaves. So,
You're leaf peeping. What do you
Yeah.
think?
it's amazing. It's pretty here. Yeah. We have green trees in Louisiana, so it's nice to see all the color. It's nice to meet you too.
Well, it's great to meet you too.
We've been
Yes.
watching you since I don't know about COVID time.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah. Sure.
Appreciate it.
We'll keep putting out good stuff. We like it.
I'm trying. It's fun to do. Tim sometimes makes it difficult on me. But,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's my job.
Well, help this lady. That's your job right now. She wants to buy.
I came from Louisiana. And,
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to stop by and meet you, so and get some coins. I'd love one of the Tim rounds. And
I went to Louisiana once.
where'd you go?
Well, I didn't go venture far off the highway.
Okay.
I had bought a car in California and trailering it back.
Oh, okay.
And my memory of Louisiana was hot and humid.
Yes. And mosquitoes. We're in heaven here. I mean, there's a breeze and no mosquitoes. Wow.
So this lady from Louisiana wants to buy some silver and gold. Tim,
Excellent.
it's not scaring her off, these high prices, right?
No, money's not worth anything. 1/10 of an ounce of the gold, the American gold with the eagle.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Do you have a choice of any of those?
Oh, just pick a good one. They all look pretty.
They're all, pretty much all brand new.
You concerned at all about traveling with gold?
Just maybe losing something small.
Right. I don't blame you.
It's amazing that all these other online dealers are selling them for more than $500.
Wow.
Yeah, and SD Bullion is by far the lowest price online. I hope everybody knows that.
I know.
It keeps going up. Wow.
It does. It does keep going up, Tim.
Yes.
$4,000 an ounce right now.
Okay, it's see, I believe it's a phony price because there's not 1 gram of gold in these numbers.
ETFs is where a lot of this purchasing is happening. And right now, Tim, 360 to 1 ratio between contracts and real physical silver. That's insane. That is wrong. ETFs could easily go the other way and people could sell and we could have a price drop, a significant price drop.
Yeah.
But until then, it just keeps going up. The premium, has that changed much with these incredible prices that we're seeing?
It has. Yeah. It's, every time I look at, I survey the whole range of online dealers, I'm shocked at the prices. The prices are way up.
Premiums are way up. Too, not just the price because of spot.
Way over spot.
Wow.
Except for SD Bullion. They're actually reasonable.
That's good. You have no trouble giving away this fiat currency for gold and silver, do you? Okay, I guess that answers that.
Well, now it won't go through the machine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Remember that video? Would you like to borrow my iron?
If you want me to. I'm a landlord. I would take silver or gold for rent. I mean, that'd be great. You know.
Wow.
Change.
So, can I get a picture with you? That would
Sure,
be
yeah. Let me come around there.
All right. Allow me to do the honors.
Yeah.
Are you having a hard time keeping up with what's going on in this shop in terms of buying and selling silver, the intensity of it? I mean, you had mentioned that to me over the phone, that it's hard to keep up.
It's the packages I have to send out are not difficult, but our post office just had another price increase. Fourth one in less than 2 years. And that's very annoying because I quote people prices and the price change was substantial. However, before I go back to the other services, trying to figure out what's going to happen to the one we lost.
What about cash? Is it hard to keep up?
Not
There.
really. No, it's.
You just have to keep getting cash for people that
I
are selling.
used to deposit all the cash in my former bank and pay a fee to do that. Most people don't know we have to pay a fee to deposit cash, and it's substantial. So I don't deposit the cash. I keep it here in the store, and believe me, it goes out in huge chunks. It is what it is.
Unfortunately, if you buy anything, you still have to pay dollars for it, right? So it keeps people somewhat tethered. So
We're trapped in a fiat currency system, a bankster-driven fake economy, unfortunately.
I bought a car not that long ago. I bought a car and I wanted to pay cash for it. And so the sales manager said I can take up to $1,000 and the rest has to be bank checks. So I said, okay, that's not a big deal. And I gave him $1,000 in cash as the deposit. And when I went back with the bank check, he said, I wasn't supposed to take that cash.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah. And so I guess they don't take cash at all anymore.
Yeah.
People,
Maybe because they have to pay the deposit in the bank, right? I think that silver might consolidate here at this 50. I wouldn't be surprised to see it get pushed back down to the low 40s, so 42, 43. I don't think it's enough to make anybody panic. I think some of the speculators will get shaken out just because they're not in it for the actual price discovery.
so you think Tim may be right on silver?
You know what? I hate to say I don't know. I'm going to assume he knows what he's talking about, right? I don't know Tim very well, but I assume that he has a good handle on what's going on. I think
It depends on how many people, because if the ETF generation doesn't know anything, so they might actually assume there's actually gold in GLD.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do.
With the Bitcoin reserve too that they had, I mean, people thought that was actually backed by Bitcoin. You know what I mean? And it is to a certain degree, but not to the degree that the holders are actually.
Anything is backed by anything these days.
Yep.
And that's really a shame. But remember years ago when we started, I said the problem with this country is there's way too much money invested in thin air.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's universal now.
We were waiting for price discovery in gold and silver the same way we were waiting for it in every other asset class, and now we have it. And it's great to see. Where it can go, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm excited to see though.
Goldman Sachs saying 4,900 in 2026 for gold. Think that's preposterous, Tim?
I don't know. What does Citigroup say?
People say he's a perma bear when it comes to gold and silver. I try to dissuade people of that.
No, it's just that
Tim's a
there's
permanent
nothing.
No, he is
There's
not.
nothing behind any of these numbers. Absolutely nothing.
He wants
There's
to
not 1
price
gram of
discover.
gold in futures contracts.
There's not. There's not.
There's not 1 gram of gold in GLD.
In GLD, SLV, it's all a fraud. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
So you're here to buy some silver from Tim? while he's on the phone.
Yep. I'm going to buy a couple ounces of the Yankee stacking rounds. Big fan of Yankee stacking.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yep. And then head back to South Dakota with them.
South Dakota?
Yep. On your 10-year anniversary, you got to take your wife to Manchester, New Hampshire.
She behind me?
She is. Yep. She's behind us in line.
Oh, that's just brownie points right there. The whole line's laughing at you, buddy.
Yep. We left the 4 kids at home and got to go buy some silver. So.
That's great. Why are you buying and not selling?
Just got into the hobby, and then the stacking, I should say.
Yeah.
And then plus when you're in Manchester, New Hampshire in Tim's shop, you got to buy something. So.
Tim, you fixed the Yankee Tim rounds. Well done.
Yeah, I got tired of looking at the ones that were all on the bottom there.
That's good. Well, welcome. How you doing?
We're doing good.
Good. Where are you guys from?
Southwest Virginia.
Virginia.
Yes, Virginia. It's actually a really nice country. A nice place to go on vacation.
What are you planning on getting here at Tim's?
She wants to get some gold, maybe some silver. We definitely want to get the Yankee Tim round for sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to get the Yankee Tim round.
Thank you. Wow.
We're big fans.
I appreciate
Been
that.
watching a while. Can't believe I waited till gold hit 4,000 to buy an ounce when I should have bought it sooner.
Where is it going to stop?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Where is it?
Help us, Tim. Make it go down.
Tim, people have been telling you that they believe this could be the last opportunity to buy silver. They've been saying that to you, right?
Yeah, but they haven't watched me trip all the way down this hallway and then have to push on the door to get in that back room where all the junk silver is.
Do you understand their concerns?
Kind of.
Yeah. Do you feel
Anybody who listens to all those fools on YouTube.
Present YouTuber excluded, right?
Oh,
Tim?
yes, of course. They think that there's this huge shortage of silver. And I think that if they're concerned about there being a shortage of silver, they probably want to talk to a refinery and say, are you guys getting a lot of silver in? You know, yeah, we're buried. We're working 24 hours a day to melt it down.
You don't think there's a shortage of retail silver, no?
No, not at all.
Do you think there's a legitimate reason for the price to be going up so much? What? Wait, what was
No,
that?
I don't think there's legitimate. There is no legitimate reason for the price of precious metals going up right now.
Whoa, that's something we haven't heard in the line
Well, she
before.
must be watching the right YouTube channels.
Well, I just think it's like, people have been saying it's nefarious. It's not true pricing. It is just somebody is setting this fictitious
if you
number.
want to look at real gold, see what the Chinese are digging out of the ground.
Exactly.
And it's substantially less than $2,000 an ounce.
Okay, did I not ask in line a little bit ago, not on camera, that I wanted to get a quick survey of the true price discovery amongst stackers, physical gold and silver? And I said, would you sell your silver for $100 an ounce if you couldn't buy any more or buy any other gold? And you said,
No, I would not.
I think you well,
No, absolutely not.
No.
We're long haulers.
how about 200?
Nope,
Nope.
$500 an ounce for fiat currency.
would not. We don't
No.
want to own fiat.
See, there's some price discovery right there amongst stackers. Now, that's not what's going on in the ETFs. People are clicking.
I don't understand that activity. It's got to be people who don't remember even 2011. The ETFs, they used to have silver and gold to back up those ETFs, and they don't anymore.
They don't.
I mean,
No.
it's a joke. It's a big joke. And I don't know if I can't remember the guy's name, but when he was pressed right before he retired,
Right.
he said, yes, we're out there buying about $30 million of gold every day. It's like, even the reporters looking at each other like, is he kidding?
Well, I'm going to put you on the spot, Tim. These people want to buy silver and gold. Are they crazy to be doing that right now?
What do I say? When people ask me, when's the best time to buy silver or gold, what do I say?
When you have the fiat currency.
When you have the money.
Yep. So they're trying to preserve some of their wealth insurance,
Yeah.
protection with gold and silver. Do you think that's a wise thing to do now with $50 an ounce silver, $4,000 an ounce gold.
What's the alternative?
And we've got the money. We're ready to do it.
'Cause none of us can
Ready to
control
do
what
it.
goes on in either hedge funds or in ETFs or COMEX or any of the rest of them. But with gold, typically you're holding it in your hand and it's there when you need it.
You know, if something does happen to our economy and we need to barter again, then we need fractional amounts of anything to be able to barter amongst each other.
Because bartering goods for goods is untenable for the long term. Yeah.
Well, and we're not just stacking, silver and gold, precious metals. We're looking at, copper's a precious metal, but we stack that as well. Been doing that, but also freedom seeds. We're big into that. I'm a huge Second Amendment supporter, so I'm, all that. We're working on our prepping stuff for homesteading. So
Good for you.
We're trying to diversify as much as possible.
One of the things the Chinese know is that at whatever price they're digging it out of the ground, inflation will take it right back to these numbers. And that may take a couple of years, it may take 10 years, it may take 20 years. But that's why they're digging it out of the ground now.
And the only reason I'm buying gold today, which I should have bought it some time ago, I had an inheritance from my aunt and decided before it gets any farther and I don't have enough money to buy an ounce, I want to go ahead and buy an ounce.
Why you feel it's manipulated, largely fake because of the way it's priced in the futures markets. You still want it because why? Why buy now is my question. If you think Tim may be right and a big short's coming, why are you buying right now?
Because I don't want to have the fiat. Okay, I think we're going to do the Krugerrand. Let's do the Krugerrand.
Go Krugerrands.
Do these. Constitutional. I think he's wanting to get constitutional. It's A-OK.
You know it. At least for me. I don't know if it's A-OK for Tim.
What's that?
These prices. They're not A-OK to you.
Well, I have about 30 or 40 Krugerrands, so I can even give you one in one of these ridiculous holders. It's supposed to be that you can get to the right size just by taking a ring out.
Yeah, we tried that too. They don't work, do they?
Don't work very well.
Special.
It is.
First one out.
She said about a year or 2 years ago, she's like, yeah, if we ever
Thank
go
you.
up to Tim's, I want to make my first
Right.
1 ounce gold
Bye.
purchase, and that's what we're doing.
This is their first 1 ounce gold coin, Tim.
Oh, it is. Well,
So you got to make it special.
From you.
this was actually the first one that came into this country, too.
Really?
Yeah, the Krugerrand came out in 1967. There were no other gold coins being made by any country in the world. But they were making lots of gold coins when other countries were issuing gold coins. And so they looked around at what was on the market. Most of the countries stopped making gold coins around the First World War because they needed the gold to pay for the war. And at that time, all the circulating gold coins were 90% gold. So the Krugerrand came out. They didn't want them to scratch, and you hardly ever see a Krugerrand that's got a scratch. They made them 22 karat. That's 91.67 gold, and the rest in the other 9% in copper. And that copper is the best stiffener, so you never find one of these with a scratch. When the next coin that came out was in 1967, they start with the second Bretton Woods conference in 71. That's when they started coming here in huge numbers. So most of these will have dates in the 70s, 72, 3, 4, etc. But throughout the 70s and early 80s, there was nothing else. That was it. The only game in town were Krugerrands. That's why there's so many in this country. In 1986, the UN had a mandate. We had to stop trading with South Africa because of apartheid. So Reagan was in power, and Reagan gave them plenty of notice. So they replaced their paper investments in this country with Krugerrands. And I think it was Republic National Bank had Krugerrands on pallets stacked up to the ceiling. And so then, throughout the 70s and 80s, you wanted to buy gold. Everybody knew that the only game in town was Krugerrands. And so they set the standard. In 79, the Mapleleaf came out. And it was 3 nines. It was a nice design, but it had a flat surface. So they scratched very easily. And so when it came time, we had to stop importing from South Africa. And so the Reagan administration was considering issuing our own gold coins. And Congress had already made that legal again in 1983 because they wanted gold coins for the 84 Olympics. Mm-hmm. So Congress, after a lot of arguing with each other, they decided to make it legal for the U.S. Mint to make gold coins again. So the first one was 1983. But, Reagan wanted something to replace all the business that they were giving to South Africa. That's when they came up with the American Eagle program in '86. And they looked at the coins that were available, and they saw the Krugerrands had no scratches, and they looked at the Mapleleafs, just the process of putting them into sheets scratched them. So they had fine scratches. So they decided, well, we got to do something like the Krugerrand, but they didn't want them to look pink. Pink. They wanted to look more like gold. So they used a metal that's very similar, that's easy to blend or alloy, and will protect the surface. So they put silver in the American Eagle. The silver and copper have similar properties. So if you look at the 3 coins together, and if I have anything like that.
Just for clarification here too, Tim, there is 1 full troy ounce of pure gold in a Krugerrand and in an American Eagle, correct?
Yes, and a Philharmonic and a Britannia and
all of the
Australian gold. They're all the same.
Yep, all the same.
This is the Philharmonic.
Mm-hmm. See the color difference there? That's 24 karat versus 22. That will weigh overall a little bit less than the Krugerrand. Overall.
Yes, this will weigh exactly 31.1 grams.
Yep.
These are 33.9 grams.
To compensate for that alloy.
Now, this is with copper to stiffen the surface. This is with silver to stiffen the surface.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit bigger.
This is pure. So this is the color of gold. When you add silver to stiffen the surface, it makes it a little whiter, but not as pink as the copper they use to stiffen the surface.
Wow.
Little subtleties.
And they all have exactly, to the molecule, the same amount of gold in it.
So there you go. Big decision for your first 1 ouncer.
You get to pick.
I'll choose door number 1.
Going with a Krugerrand. Yeah. What would you do with your silver if it dropped 50% when you walked out of Tim's shop? 50%, like it did in 2008. What would you do?
It's dropped 50% in fiat value or
Fiat value.
nothing. I'd hang on to it.
You too?
Yeah, it's not going to change anything. Even if it dropped 80%, I'm still going to hold on to it.
And you have to have that mindset. You have to, if you're going to SAC, you have to have that mindset that is tangible. If you hold it, it is valuable. It is not based upon, the fiat dollar or the, whatever. The future contracts, you can't value it against that.
Well, as hard as it is to think or say, of it dropping, I kind of want it to because I want to be able to stack more.
Right. Yeah. But I also love that I'm spending fiat to get real.
Using fake money to buy real.
Love it.
What if it doesn't drop? It just stays up 70, 80, and stays there for months, or well over a year.
I'm wondering that myself. I mean, the inflation-adjusted highs are amazing. 1980, it would be $199 an ounce for silver. If you compare it to 2011, it would be around $79 an ounce. I mean, we're not 49, not 50, 79. So, yeah.
I mean, we look at potential cringing, where we're talking about, a constitutional or even $50 an ounce. But if that becomes the normal, $70 an ounce, I mean, we're going to be glad we bought it now. I mean, as long as these manipulators keep pushing buttons and making these numbers go up and down, it's just like, whatever. That's all balderdash. We just gonna, we're gonna keep on keeping on.
Keep stacking.
Yeah, exactly. That'll wrap us up. That'll work.
That'll work, huh?
How much for the box, Gary?
It's your first time here?
Yes.
You can have it.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. That's amazing.
As long as there are no gold coins left.
Yeah.
Let's
Wait a minute.
Double check there.
Listen, I bought
be
a
one
master box.
when
This
we
is
pay
about
for
4
it.
years ago. I bought a master box from a customer, and you see these two inserts.
Yeah.
He had a gold coin hidden under one of these,
Oh, yes. I didn't even think to pull that
check.
one.
We
Yes.
better check.
Yes, by all means.
taped in here.
So so no hidden gold in
Yeah,
this.
we
No,
make
hidden
sure
gold.
there. That would not be.
So could you check that monster box? Yeah, sure.
And this is US.
What am I looking for? He said, piece of gold.
You heard of the Oracle of Omaha? You're the Nostradamus of New Hampshire if this thing really does short hard and go way down.
Yeah, the Oracle of Omaha and my father has said the same things for probably 50 years of my life, and I never listened to my father. And he was right about everything. It's close enough.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Enjoyed it.
Nice meeting you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim.
Good
It's a
seeing you.
pleasure
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
meeting you.